Hello, welcome to our wonderful world of document scanners and data capture software solutions. My name is Sushil Gajwani. I'm from ACA Pacific, and we've been providing digital transformation solutions for many years. Today, I'm going to present to you the new Kodak S3000 Series scanners. They have been launched recently, and they are positioned for mid-volume departmental use to scan documents which are A3 size and all the way down to small dockets, receipts, checks, brochures, mixed documents for digitization at a very high rate of efficiency. The S3000 series replaces the earlier Kodak i3000 series scanners. So in my presentation today, I would be referring to the i3000 series as well. For those of you who've been using those models in the past, you get an idea on what are the new features and benefits that you get out of this particular series. So please join me on this journey, and you will see some really fascinating technology which has been developed by the Kodak engineers. Thank you. Let's have a closer look at the Kodak S3000 series scanners. I'll start with the hardware features first, and then we will go into the other features at the driver level that have been added to this particular series. We'll start with the input tray. The automatic document feeder has a capacity of 300 pages. This can take anything from A3 size document to a small business card, all in a mixed stack, so you can scan thicknesses varying from 40 GSM to 250 GSM, from A3 size down to a business card in a mixed batch, and the scanner will scan everything consistently and reliably. Compared to the i3000 series, the feeder capacity was 250 pages, so there's a small increase in the feeder capacity over there. There are some very important changes in the design of the output tray, which are very handy for the users. The first thing which has been added is these output deflectors. They just clip onto the scanner, and they help in holding the paper down. So all we need to do is just clip it down here, and there is a pair of danglers, and they come in different sizes. So if you are scanning longer pages, you can actually use a longer output deflector. The scanner can scan longer documents than A3 size. So if you do need to scan long documents like triple A4 form or other long documents, then there are extension rods which are available, which clip onto the input and the output tray. You can easily scan ECGs and CTGs in the hospitals on this particular document. You can scan a 2 meter, 3 meter long ECG quite easily on this particular scanner. There is also a very good feature. At the back of the scanner, we have a switch, and if I flick this switch, it opens up the rear exit for me. And this has been designed for handling exceptional documents or very long documents. If you do have continuous computer stationery from the old times with part numbers and other things, you can actually scan a mile-long piece of paper on this particular scanner, and you can automatically crop them at the folder length and create a multi-page catalog from that continuous stationery. You don't have to physically separate the old dot matrix printer. You can do continuous print stationery scanning on this particular device. There are paper side guides which have been added. So if you are scanning smaller stacks like index cards or photographs or consignment notes, which are all A5 documents, for example, and you want a nice neater stack, these side guides actually help you in stacking the paper nicely on the output tray. There is also a stopper that has been added. So if you want to stop the document, you can see now how neatly my documents will stack when they come out, and I can stretch this out all the way to A3 size. There are a couple of models in the S3000 series which have a flatbed built in. So this one is a 3100F model. And while the scanner ADF is A3 size, there's an A4 flatbed which is built into the scanner in such a compact footprint. This is a huge feature about the Kodak scanners. This is for handling exceptions. If you have any bound document, small booklets, a passport, a plastic card or a medical card which you want to scan on the document as part of the file. You may have an old CD which is sitting there and you need to scan the CD for record keeping purposes. You can put all those kind of objects over here and scan it very easily. Moving over to the operator control panel, there have been some big enhancements in the control panel as well. The first change is the operator control panel is now touchscreen, so you don't have to scroll through the menu. You actually, through the buttons, you actually scroll through it through the touchscreen panel, which is a lot faster. The features which have been added in the touchscreen panel, firstly, is interactive multi-feed detection and recovery. So if a multi-feed happens, like for example, there is a post-it note which is there on the document, the scanner will give you a warning. And that warning can be accepted or rescanned by the operator from the control panel. So there is interactive multi-feed recovery on the touchscreen panel over here. In second feature over here is you can raise and lower the feeder panel from the touchscreen. The third feature which has been added over here is there is maintenance and diagnostics information on the touchscreen panel. So the scanner needs to be cleaned every 10,000 pages. When the operator cleans the scanner, you can actually reset that meter. The feeder consumables, the rollers, the separator rollers, need to be changed 500,000 and 1 million scans. When you actually change the consumables, you can reset the meter over here. So there's a lot of benefit in the operator control panel over here. Few changes in the actual interface and connectivity of the scanner. In addition to the USB 3 interface, we now have a network interface. So this scanner can be plugged straight into a network port and it can be used as a standalone device from the touchscreen panel over here. Using the Kodak Smart Touch software, which is available with this particular scanner, and the Smart Touch software needs to be running somewhere in the background on your network, accessible to this particular scanner. You can set up to 9 different jobs, scanning different kinds of documents with different profiles to different locations for different parts of your business. The scanner control panel also has a count-only mode. So if you do need to ever verify the documents or count the documents, you can run it from the scanner panel in count-only mode to count the number of pages on the document. In addition to these external changes in the body of the scanner, there is one very important change on the S3000 series. And that is the scanner offers onboard image processing, which means all the automatic features like automatic crop, automatic deskew, automatic image rotation, blank page deletion, automatic color detection, which provide you a lot of efficiency and productivity, are carried out on the scanner motherboard before the images are sent out to the network or before the images handed over to the software when you are using the scanner through the USB ports. That reduces the dependency of the hardware on your PC processing power, because that all is happening on the scanner. So one of the biggest changes with the S3000 series is onboard image processing. I'm going to run this scanner now and show you some of the features while actually scanning the documents. I'm going to turn this around as a scanner operator would have the scanner facing the user. Okay, it's time to put the scanner to the test. Let's run the scanner I have a mix of documents varying in size from A3 size. So I'm going to put some A3 documents over here. I do have a range of A4 documents, and these are single-sided, double-sided, different textures. Some of them are torn, tattered, a little bit damaged, as you can see. I'm going to just put them all in the stack and feed it through the scanner. I have a scrunched up document. We've got third carbon copy documents as well with very, very light print on them. So we're going to just put them as they are in the order. Another A3 document, followed by an A4 document, with an A5 document, some high gloss photographs over here, some thermal receipts, dockets, FPOS receipts. Put that through the scanner. So we can scan just anything on this particular scanner. And I am going to now run the scanner and scan the document, creating a multi-page PDF. Here we are. In that one single click to start scanning, when we start the scanning, I will scroll through the images which you would see on the monitor on my right hand side. We have scanned all these documents and created a digital replica of this particular document, and 99% of the work is done in terms of deleting the blanks, rotating the images automatically based on text recognition, auto color detection, so we get color images as color, black and white as black and white, keeping the file size small. All that work has been done, and the benefit of the Kodak Capture Pro software is that I can scroll through these images and I can do a very quick QA, and I can see that all the documents are looking good. If I need to do any editing on these documents, I can do that right at this point of time. If I need to delete an image because there is a bleed through on that image, you can see that there is a bleed through on this particular document, but it's actually blank. I can delete this particular image instantaneously. I have a document over here which has a very small print. It's 0.6 print, and the image quality is absolutely flawless. So without stopping the scanner, without changing the settings, we have scanned everything with 99% accuracy, and I can just save this particular document. So that is the feature that you get on the S3000 series, which is to scan almost any kind of document and to get very, very good image quality right over there. The new features which have been added on the S3000 series, there's an image stamping feature. So you can actually digitally stamp on the image. If you want to stamp a date, a time, a proof of scanning, you can put a digital imprint on the document. You can have it only on the first page, or you can put it on every page. You have some flexibility in terms of where you want to actually put that information and how to put the information. You can also import a PNG or a graphic file and put a small stamp on that particular document as a digital imprint. So image stamping has been added on the S3000 series at a driver level. Let's have a closer look at the interactive multi-feed detection. How does it work, and what benefits does it provide the scanner operator? I have a file over here. This file has a lot of post-it notes, which is part of our business process. The users actually put post-it notes on the files, and I am supposed to scan it now. Let me put this through the scanner and show you how interactive multi-feed detection allows me to monitor and manage the post-it notes very easily. So here we have a document with a post-it note on the page, and as soon as the multi-feed is detected, it gives me a warning saying there is a multi-feed detected, and it shows me the actual image, so I can decide whether I want to accept it or I want to rescan it. In this case, I can see that the post-it note is clear, it's not covering any text, it's part of the document, we need to keep it there. I can accept it and continue scanning from here, so I click on accept. As the scanner continues scanning, I now have a document with another post-it note, so the scanner has paused, and in this case I can see on my screen that the post-it note is actually covering the text. So I can take this particular page from the scanner here, and I have two choices. I can remove the post-it note and just add this particular document and rescan it, but in this case the back side of the page is blank. This post-it note is needed as part of the document, and I can put it on the back, or I can put it somewhere on the front, on the bottom corner where it is not covering the text, and I can say rescan this. So multiple options are available, and when I rescan this particular page, you would notice we have rescanned the page, and I'll bring it up on the screen. We have rescanned this one particular page, and the post-it note is now sitting on the bottom. So it's a very handy feature to have interactive multi-feed detection. Multi-feeds can happen in any scanner. The most likely causes are the staple holes which are dug together, or the punch holes which are dug together and the paper is not moving freely. The scanner has grabbed multiple pages, so multi-feeds can happen. But the important point is that the multi-feeds will not go undetected, and you can actually pick them up on the scanner, and the operator can handle that to make sure that you have not missed any image, you captured all the images over here. So that's all about interactive multi-feed detection. Okay. We now have the Kodak A3 Flatbed Attachment working together with the S3000 Series scanners, and we want to show you the benefit of having a flatbed attachment. This is specifically designed to scan file covers, manila folders, ring binders, because if you're doing back file scanning, in many instances there's a lot of information which is sitting on the file cover, and to create a true electronic replica of this particular file, you need to scan the file cover first. This may have barcode information, this could have patient information in a healthcare sector, this could have other vital information in a government agency. So I can put the flatbed file on the flatbed, and I can scan that particular file first, grab the cover. I can then take the contents out and put the contents through the scanner, and it comes out as one single document. So there are flatbed attachments available for all the Kodak scanners. They come in different sizes. We have a passport flatbed attachment with the smaller scanners. We have the legal size flatbed attachment, and then this is the A3 size flatbed attachment. The benefit of this is the user does not need to go to an MFD and photocopy something and then insert the photocopy. That's a lot of time and a lot of effort. So you actually scan right here at the scanning station. So that is the benefit of having a flatbed attachment if you do need it. Along with the S3000 series, we also have the S2085F scanner. This model replaces the earlier i2900 scanner. I thought it would be a good idea to present both these scanners to you together. They are built on the same chassis. The physical dimensions are exactly the same. Both of them have a 300 sheet document feeder capacity. The only difference is the S2085 is A4 size only. This will not handle A3 size document, and you can see the side paper guides on the input tray are locked in that particular position. The flatbed is still built in on the S2085, so if you are scanning smaller documents and you would want to keep the budget and the investment low, you could actually go in for the S2085 scanner. Just be a little bit mindful that having a bigger A3 feeder does provide some extra benefits, right? For example, if you have documents which are torn, tattered, damaged documents, and I can't feed it from the top edge because this top edge is torn, and I would like to feed it through the cleaner edge. I can't feed the documents, even if they are A4, I can't feed them in the landscape mode on this particular scanner, whereas on the S3000 series, we can feed them in any orientation. This becomes quite handy, particularly in files where you have tab separators. We've come across a number of situations where the tab separators are there in the file, and it's a little bit wider than the A4 size document, and there is information which is written on those tab separators on different sections of the file. They need to be scanned and they need to be captured. And those tab separators cannot be put through this particular scanner because the width is restricted to A4 size. So something important to keep in mind. Both the models are absolutely fantastic. You've got a huge range to choose from, so please go and select the scanner that suits you best. Thank you very much. I hope you found this presentation beneficial. It's always the small things which make the big differences, and we went into some of these smaller points and the benefits that you get on the new Kodak S3000 series scanners. If you do need any more information, please feel free to contact us. Our contact details are at the end of this particular video. Thank you once again.